What's good, homies? Welcome back to Grim. Today we're going to be catching up with somebody who I haven't covered on this channel for probably like 3 or 4 years, but has to be one of the weirdest people I found on TikTok. That's right, we're checking back in with Shaunie, aka the old man who films every day in his garage with his wife, which I say that in quotations for reasons you'll shortly understand if you don't remember who I'm talking about. Before we get into it, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you never miss an upload. But we are back with more Freak Show FYP, and this is a guy who honestly started it all with this series. It was before I even thought to turn it into a series, but that's beside the point. Let's check back in with this old guy and see if he's still living in his world of delusion.
My wife Emily here will never be having any more kids. She had her tonsils, her gallbladder, her wisdom teeth, and her appendix removed. She can no longer get pregnant ever again. So stop asking that stupid question.
So, needless to say, he's still a troll. That's where I think I landed at the end of the last episode on this guy. It's hard to remember. I should probably go back and rewatch the video. But it's obvious. Either he's somebody who is truly delusional and thinks that this mannequin next to him is actually married to him and, like, you know, sentient, or he's just a guy who likes to troll and talk shit in his garage. It's pretty obviously the latter, but still, like I say with a lot of other people on this series, it's not necessarily whether or not they're playing a character. It's just weird to me that they're down to play a character for this long. I mean, this guy has been going at this with this whole like mannequin wife arc of his for 5 years, 6 years now. And it's kind of funny, we're gonna get into it. He's pretty much had to, you know, switch up to what almost every TikToker does nowadays, which is absolutely ruining the app for me. He has to advertise things in the TikTok shop. So if you go to his page, that's like 90% of the content there, sadly. But we're gonna sift through that boring bullshit and see if he's still, you know, quite freaky with this mannequin. If I remember right, he was pretty open about their love life in many ways. And again, whether or not he's joking, I personally look at this guy still wearing a chain like he is with his little eyebrow piercing. I really feel like he is the type of dude who could actually have a relationship with a mannequin. All right, call me crazy.
To answer your question, yes. My beautiful wife Emily here gave birth to our twins almost 3 years ago. November 11th to be exact. Right there on that table, she gave birth to these kids. I actually
see, like, he is funny. That was funny how he did that.
She went into labor and there was no doctor. I couldn't get a hold of Dr. Bombay. I called Dr. Bombay. He said he was playing golf. He wouldn't help me. I called my mommy. My mommy said she's a mannequin. She's not giving birth. She's not pregnant. She's not real. My mommy don't know. My mommy don't know what's going on. My wife gave birth to these kids on that table. I delivered them. If you want to see the pregnancy video, it's pinned in my bio.
I do not want to see that.
It's all there. I had to use a saw and a drill to get the kids out of there. But I did it. I did it all by myself, too.
Well, shout out to Shaunie for taking care of that himself. This is just a weird old dude, right? Like, he's just making jokes, kind of shit posting, and if anything, it gives me a lot of hope for older people. It shows they actually can be funny in a non-chuggy way. Like, this type of humor is, you know, I feel like it would resonate with the Gen Z, Gen Alpha brain rot that is pretty current right now. Like, oh, it's funny, he dropped the baby has face tats. Like, that's funny. But I just keep coming back to like the 2% chance that this guy is actually being dead ass with this stuff, and it just makes me sad. I don't know. All I know is I do not want to see that pregnancy video, and he said it's pinned in my bio, so it makes me think it was like some sort of content that he can't post to YouTube, or I mean to TikTok for some reason, which in that case, definitely trying to stay away from that shit. I do not want the NSA agent on my file to realize, you know, any of that's going on my computer.
I got home from work today to find out that Emily is in labor. And I called the doctors, and for some reason,
shaking.
The doctor cannot get here anytime soon. I'm hoping that she holds off on this birth. If not, I'm going to have to deliver this baby myself. I've never really delivered a mannequin baby, but, you know.
So stupid.
I'm going to try. I'm going to have to try.
Give it your best shot,
Emily,
no!
Come on. Push.
It's just a mannequin, but still, that was like an abrupt cut for me.
Come on. Mom.
And I'm not the only person that sees this. Definitely this is going to be a Criminal Minds episode one day where it was a bunch of lighthearted videos, but then you find out he actually has had like some remains under his house this whole time or something. I'm not trying to make accusations. I'm just saying that's like the type of episode I could see.
Come on.
But needless to say, this video is 3 minutes, so let's just skip forward, see if there's any.
There it is.
He's got the saw. This man is a comedic genius.
We can do it. We can do it.
This is just like some sort of absurd TV that you would see in some Rick and Morty ass universe, bro.
It's a baby girl with 3 legs. Oh wait. Never mind. It's a boy. 2 legs. He's blessed like his daddy. Wow. There's no denying. Just like me. Just like his daddy. Wow. There's
That
no
part's
denying
weird.
Who the dad of this baby is.
No denying it.
This
What
baby
the
is
hell are
just
you on
like me.
about, Shaunie? Dude, no, that was weird. That was a weird part. You took it weird.
There you are.
I mean, I'm proud for the father. I think he just said the baby's name is gonna be Aju or something. I don't know if I misheard that. But I'm gonna skip through, like, I'm scrolling here. You're not seeing it because I'm on my other monitor, but we've got a lot of TikTok shop videos I'm trying to sift through. Like I said, that's kind of the arc that he's been on recently. Maybe he's making a bag from it, and maybe that, you know, makes people's eyes glued to the screen when they see this kind of strange, disheveled, middle-aged man with an eyebrow piercing talking next to his mannequin that has no bra on for some reason. Like, whatever mannequin model he got, it must have been very cold wherever it was constructed. But yeah, he's hopefully making bands from this TikTok shop bullshit that everybody seems to be just, you know, churning out at record pace. Every single one of his videos opens up the same way. If you're like me and your wife, like, he'll always point to her. Like, that is honestly good engagement bait. I will say he's a good marketer.
I just want to say Merry Christmas from my family to yours.
Why does he drop the kid each time, and why do I laugh
I
each
just
time
wanna
like an
say
actual middle
Merry
schooler,
Christmas
dude?
From my family.
Maybe this is just what I'm gonna be like when I'm old, and I just decide, you know what, I'm just gonna waste my time trying to shit post on the internet like I did back when I was in my 20s, you know, on that YouTube shit.
What the hell are you talking about? These aren't my kids. They don't look nothing like me. They look just like me.
One has a
I actually
6'7"
had a
tattoo,
DNA
of course they do.
With these kids. These kids are mine. And they're Emily's kids too. Because when she gave birth to these kids, right there on that table, and I took the kids out of her. They're my kids. If they weren't
He's
my
burping
kids,
like he's just been drinking all afternoon, which I would absolutely believe.
I know they're mine. They look like me. They look like Emily. They look like each other.
And you know what? I hate to say it, but the more I watch this guy, the more I realize he's just some random dude who had this strange type of video that, like, started popping off where he shows off his mannequin that he calls his wife. And because of that, he's been able to capitalize on the tiniest slice of internet infamy. Like, definitely there's people who get comments on his posts like, dude, I thought you were, like, gone forever. You're back on my For You page after 5 years, which that's literally what made me make this video. Was I was scrolling and I just saw him and I was like, dude, it felt like I cracked my back and the acid flashbacks came back. I was like, bro, I forgot you existed, and I'm kind of mad I'm remembering that you exist right now. But you know what? He's turned me around. I feel like, honestly, he's really converted me with these videos. I started off wanting to hate the dude, especially in the first video too, but I just see like a dorky old dad kind of doing dad humor on TikTok, which is kind of harmless.
If you or your significant other are into things like I am, like wearing adult baby diapers, which I know most of you are, you might be into this also. This is a big size pacifier.
Take back everything I just fucking said, bro. That is actually insane. And that was just a hook for the sales of this giant pacifier, bro. What are you talking about, Shaunie?
It is an adult pacifier. You can get it right here on the TikTok shop.
He's really trying to capture the VR chat user market right here.
Diaper. All you gotta do is click that orange shopping cart below and get yours in time for Christmas. And it's actually a really, really cool, fun, different type of gift to get somebody.
Definitely different. Dude, no, he's giving us an example. I am convinced this is some sort of humiliation kink, actually. That is my, like, concrete answer now. It's not a troll, it's a guy who takes pleasure in getting freaked out in front of us.
It stays clean. Don't get no hair or nothing else on it.
So I guess if you were in the market for something like that, You can go to Shaunie on the TikTok shop, hit that orange cart button or whatever the fuck they say on these advertisements, bro. I was riding for you, Shaunie. I was feeling the vibe, bro. I was seriously giving you props 2 seconds before I saw that bullshit. I revoke everything I said about Shaunie. Lock him up. Check his hard drive. There's something going on here.
You can give this to somebody as a gag gift, or you might have that person who's into role playing. But you would never catch me in a diaper. That's weird, even for me. But I'm gonna link it below. Pictures now. They come in many different. It smells so good. All the women are.
I don't like Emily just staring at me like this, bro.
Possibly some men. I wore this to the nightclub the other night, and I actually had pretty much every woman hit on me that was in the bar. Plus, a lot of the men. I don't swing the bat both ways anymore, but back in college, I did, and I wish I would have had this back then. This is a great smelling cologne. Called One Night.
All right, I'm sick of seeing TikTok shop ads from this motherfucker. I gotta say, Shaunie, he might seem harmless, but I think there's some darkness laying under the surface here. What do you guys think? I think I gotta stop it there because my brain rot has already reached max capacity and I didn't even watch his videos that long. Shaunie, I can't believe that you reappeared into our lives like this. For those of you who missed my first video on him, definitely go watch it because I just can't get a read on this dude and it pisses me off when I can't tell if something's satire or just somebody who really is down bad for money and actually living in this like total non-reality. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Shout out to everybody who watched to the very end. Comment your favorite fruit. Maybe I've done that one before, but comment your favorite fruit if you made it to the very end. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until next time, peace out.